You know, what else would you do on a beautiful day like today? Out riding the bike, enjoying some fresh air, catching your thoughts. Hey, well, hello, Internet. Nice to see you can jump on the bike here and take a little ride with me today. Everybody out there in YouTube land. And you know what? Let me say, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, then welcome aboard the lovely 2018 Road Glide Ultra. I am Harley Day Rider, your good old friend HDR. And yeah, it's so nice to see that all of you wanted to jump on the bike and take a little ride with me today. A lot of bikes out. A lot of bikes out today. Now, I was riding along here, like I said, trying to collect some thoughts and what the day has to offer. And I started thinking a little bit about, and I think we discuss this kind of topic every year, I guess. But I wanted to bring it up a little bit here. And the reason was my buddy Henry the other day, Enrique, we had this conversation on the bikes. And it's funny because he said, we were talking on the Sennas, and he said, hey, HDR. He said, have you noticed less bikes on the road lately? And I said, you know what? I have noticed less bikes on the road lately. And more and more so, there's just less bikes on the road. We're going to be at this church here later today. Yep, for a wedding. But anyway, so he says there is less and less bikes on the road. Well, why is that, HDR? And I said, well, you know, it's because people tend to work with the seasons more than the weather. I think that's the big part of this. And people tend to do things. Let's just say, let's back up. When we had a swimming pool at our house, so we had a nice swimming pool at the house. And the idea was every Memorial Day weekend, you opened the pool. And every Labor Day weekend, you closed the pool. Right? It got to be the point where the pool really wasn't beneficial, because it really, living in Pennsylvania, is not open long enough to really enjoy it. So that's why the pool now became a garage area. Pool's been long gone for a couple years. But let HDR chase the lanes here. There we go. But I told him, I said, people with motorcycles are pretty much the same way as I was with the swimming pool. They don't look at the weather and say, oh, it's nice weather out. Now, obviously today there's been a lot of bikes out on the road, so some of this theory is just my theory. But the truth is, I told him, people get their bikes out around Memorial Day weekend, and by Labor Day weekend, maybe they're tired of them. Maybe they don't like to ride them anymore. So they drain the fluids or put them up on the jack or whatever, but they park their motorcycle if they live in the northern hemisphere. Northern part of the States. Wherever it gets cold. So they tend to park their bikes. Now, many of you know I am not that way. My bike stays road ready all year long. And there's a lot of reasons for that. I found many, many years ago when I first got back into motorcycling that we have good days sometimes in November, December. January and February are a bit touchy around here. Sometimes it's good weather. Sometimes it's absolutely horrible and you're not going to get the bike out of the garage. And that's one reason when I first bought a bike, I didn't have a garage. And I had no idea where I was going to store that motorcycle. So most Harley Davidson dealers in this part of the States have what they call winter storage. And a lot of guys will take their bike in there. It could be as early as the first week of October, and they won't see their bike again until May. March, April, yeah, around May. That's about right. And there's no way, just if it's a beautiful day, there's no way just to go get it out and take a ride. So I didn't want to do that. So when I first bought that motorcycle, I actually rented a storage shed. Pull this down a little bit. I rented a storage shed, and I used that storage shed for probably 2 years. And then the garage that a lot of you have seen, a lot of you have commented on, was my neighbor's garage, of how clean it was. Well, it was very, very clean. And the reason it was very, very clean is because I leased it from my neighbor. So I never really put a whole lot of stuff in there, parts, pieces, tools. That's probably why I look very clean to you. Now I have a new garage, my own garage finally, after 50 plus years of life. And now I can work on my bike when I want to. You've seen, now I got the HDR Garage video series coming. So I mean, there's a lot of good stuff there. So I no longer, I don't have to worry about storing my bike. And if it's nice, I just go down and hop on it. Now, do I winterize it? Sure. I put some fuel treatment in the tank just to keep the moisture out of the tank. But I don't block it. I don't put it up on stilts. I don't do any of that. And that's the reason why. And I'm planning on having some HDR Garage series this winter. I got a gas line ran to the garage. I'll be putting a heater in there, and I'll be doing some work on the bike. Either this bike or the project bike, which could still be coming very soon. I'm looking around right now trying to find something that I want to build out, work on. So I don't know when that's going to happen, so don't look forward to that. But I am going to be working on this bike. I got a lot of project upgrades to do on this bike. Hopefully by spring it'll be running. Because who knows? Who knows when a non-mechanic works on a motorcycle if I'm going to actually ever get it to run again. But I hope that's not the case. Alright, so let me know in the comments below if you put your bike in winter storage. I know you guys down south, I know, don't rub it into us up here. And I even know guys that live further north of where I live, they start putting their bikes away even earlier because their weather gets really rough. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hey, thanks for jumping on the bike and riding along with me today. I appreciate it. There was nobody else to ride with me, so I get the whole YouTube gang. Can't beat that, can you? If you are not, should I say that? If you are not subscribed to the videos, please click the subscribe button. Also, you can hit that little bell notification area because now YouTube is tracking that with us, saying you got, X amount of subscribers, and you only got 10% of them that gets notified when you post a video. So since they're tracking it, hit the little bell notification. You'll get notified whenever I post a new video. I do not try to ruin your week, ruin your life. I've been doing 2 a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, both at 8 a.m. So there you have it. Alright, I gotta sit and wait for his red lights. You get to listen to me babble on. So, what else do I gotta tell you? I don't know. Everything else is going fine, but I do got some project upgrades for the winter I'm thinking of doing. So hopefully that comes to, hopefully I'm brave enough to tear the motorcycle apart. I guess I'll take a lot of pictures, and that way I'll figure out how to get it back together. Let's get around this bend here. Come on, light. What are you doing to me? Da, 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 da. Apparently nobody's going. Apparently we all get to just sit here. Okay, they'll go. We should be next. I am taking the highway because they've been tarring and chipping everything around here. Because they hate motorcyclists. And it's just the way life is. There's tar and chipping people. There it is. Let's go. Let's get underway. Let's watch out for these potholes. Ugh. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, thanks for riding along. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. I will talk to you next time. Harley Day Rider will be down and out, heading for the wonderful state of West Virginia. Bye-bye for now, everybody. See ya. Nothing like some high RPMs in the morning to get the blood flowing. Yeah, buddy. $70, $80, $90, rotate. We're flying now.